welcome to Tikkabilla. Now, oh, goodness me, what's all this? Sarah Jane, can you bring a mop and bucket over here, please?
I'll be there in a minute, Paul.
Oh, goodness me, have you seen these mucky footprints that go all over the Tikkabilla house? What a mess. They look as though they've been made by quite a large person, though. My feet are big, but they're not that big. Oh, what am I going to do?
Oh, hello. Where did all these muddy footprints come from?
Oh, that was me.
What? How can it be you? Look, your feet are much smaller than mine, Sarah Jane.
Well, yes, they are smaller than yours, but those marks weren't left by my feet.
But you just said you did it.
Well, I did do it, but I cut out some paper and stuck it on the floor ready for our song.
Oh, I see, for a song.
What's the mop for, though?
Well, I was going to clean up all this muddy mess, but I guess I could do it after we've sung the song.
So are we all ready to go on our walk now?
Our walk?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Along the muddy trail.
I wonder what we'll find along the muddy trail. We followed a muddy trail one day and heard a duck across the way. And what do you think we heard it say? Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Tiptoe and whisper, we're on our way, following footprints all the way, listening hard for the duck to say quack, 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 quack.
Follow the trail and do not stray. Up the path we're on our way, and as we get closer we hear it say quack, 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 quack,
Quack.
Quack.
Well, look, we've followed the muddy trail,
And gone quack, quack, quack.
but I thought that we might find some ducks at the end of the trail. And they would go quack, quack, quack as well, but I think we seem to have missed them.
Well, perhaps we're not at the end of the muddy trail yet. Perhaps we should sing the song again and keep going.
Good idea, Sarah Jane.
Why don't you join in this time?
Listen for those ducks.
We followed the muddy trail one day and heard a duck across the way. And what do you think we heard it say? Quack, 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 quack.
Tiptoe and whisper, we're on our way, following footprints all the way, listening hard for the duck to say quack, 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 quack.
Up the trail, we're on our way, listening hard for the duck to say. And as we get closer, we hear it say quack, 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 quack,
Quack.
Quack. Oh, there are the ducks.
Oh, at last we found them.
Oh, they were there all the time. It's just they were at the end of the muddy trail.
Yes. You know, ducks walk in a funny way, don't they? They walk like this. Quack, 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 quack.
This isn't called walking, is it?
No, Tamba, it's called waddling.
You know, there's some other birds that walk in quite strange ways. How about penguins? Now, penguins walk like this.
That's very good, Paul. And there are also some birds that bounce, and they bounce like this. And they live in your garden, and they're black, and they've got a yellow beak. It's a blackbird. Oh, I wonder which way I should walk to the Tikkabilla clock. Should I waddle like a duck or a penguin, or should I bounce like a blackbird? I think I'm going to bounce. Tikkabilla, tockabilla, Tikkabilla, tock. What's the time on the Tikkabilla clock? Let's have a look, shall we? Well, the long hand is pointing down to the number 6. So that means it's 6:30 something. And the shorthand is halfway past the number 7. So the clock says it's 7:30. But what's underneath the clock today? It's a bear. This story is called Wobble Bear. This is the way that some bears crawl. What about Wobble Bear? No, not at all. Wobble Bear has learned to walk, so everywhere he goes, he likes to wibble wobble on his wibbly wobbly toes. Early in the morning, he goes to Mummy's room, tries Mummy's shoes on. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, far too early, Mum yawns. Go back to bed. Wobble Bear walks on his daddy instead. Down the stairs to breakfast. Whose tail is that? Look out! Wobble's about. Meow! Goes the cat. What a quick eater! Where's that breakfast gone? Wobble's in a hurry now to turn the music on. Look at Wobble dancing, round and round and round. Now he's feeling dizzy. Whoops, all fall down. Wobble's got his boots on, walking on the wall. Take care, Wobble Bear, mind you don't fall. Down you come, Wobble Bear, walk, don't dash. Now he's found a puddle, so it's splash, splash, splash. Home through the park now. Time to go back. Wobble does his duck walk. Quack, quack, quack. Wobble Bear walks where the other bears ride. First he walks the seesaw, then he walks the slide. Walk, 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 walk. Wobble's never still. Till it's time to take a walk up the wooden hill. Wobble squeaked a whisper. This is what he said. Can't walk. Too tired. Carry me up to bed.
Wobble went straight to bed because he was so tired, and he fell asleep very quickly. I've brought Ellie and Teddy upstairs to put them to bed.
Oh, so you've come up the wooden hill too, have you, Tamba?
I have. That means going upstairs to bed, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, Tamba.
I've come upstairs to put Ellie and Teddy to bed. They looked a bit sleepy.
Oh. Well, have they done everything they need to do before they go to sleep, Tamba?
Oh, what do they need to do before they go to sleep?
Well, they've already had their story, haven't they?
Yeah. What else should they do? What else do you do before you go to sleep? Ah, yes, brush their teeth. Have you brushed your teeth, Ellie? Oh, yes, Ellie says that she's brushed her teeth and Teddy has too.
Oh, good, I am glad. Now, what else do you need to do before you go to sleep? Do you know?
What do you do? Go to the toilet.
That's right, Tamba, you do. Have you two been to the toilet?
Have you? Teddy says yes, they've both been.
Oh, good.
So that's it. Time to go to bed.
Oh, well, there's one more thing, Tamba, that you have to do before you go to sleep.
What's that?
Well, if you come over here, I'll whisper it to you.
Okay.
Mwah!
Oh, of course. A good night kiss.
That's right.
Night, night, Ellie. Night, night, Teddy. Good
night.
Sweet dreams.
Shh. Teddy and Ellie are going to sleep. Now, I think that we're going to see some creatures through the windows that fly around at night when we're all asleep. Let's have a look. How many windows? 1, 2, 3. Round, square, or arched? Which one will it be? It's the arched window. 2 owls sitting in the dark, looking all around them, and looking at you. What huge eyes they have. They have very good eyesight and very good hearing. Most owls are awake at night and go out to look for their food when it's dark. Here's a Scops owl, balancing carefully on the top of a tree. He's able to hold onto the branch with one foot while he uses the other to eat. Different kinds of owl can be found living in most parts of the world. Snowy owls are able to survive in the freezing cold in the Arctic. The colour of their thick feathers matches the landscape they live in. They are nearly all white, with a few dark spots, and this helps them to blend into the background when it snows. They are among the largest owls in the world and can be seen flying during the day. There aren't any trees in the Arctic for the owls to live in. It's too cold for trees to grow, so the owls nest on the ground. Snowy owls often have lots of chicks. Some owls only have 1 or 2. They huddle together against the freezing Arctic wind, waiting for their mother to return with food for them. The oldest chick is already learning to wander off, and you can see his first white feathers coming through on his back and feet. Like snowy owls, great grey owls are also able to cope with very cold weather. They live in chilly pine forests. They have very thick feathers to cope with the cold, and they hunt in the daytime. The great grey owl chick waits patiently in a tree, hardly moving and staring straight ahead. Its parents are close by. Like their snowy cousins, they are large owls. One of the smallest owls in the world lives in a hot place, the desert. There aren't any trees here, so the elf owl lives in tall cactus plants. He hunts at night and catches insects. This owl does need trees to nest in. It's the flammulated owl, and he lives in mountain forests. He's able to hide completely in his tree home because his feathers look just like the bark of a tree. If he stands very still, and owls are very good at that, you can hardly see it. Ha! What a clever owl. No wonder owls are known for being wise. They are very clever at coping with different weather and different places to live. Weren't those owls beautiful? They had such lovely big eyes and their feathers looked really soft. You know, owls have to have a lot of feathers to keep them warm. Now, I thought it'd be great fun if we made a bird today. I've got a paper plate here, and I'm going to use this for the body of the bird. I'm just going to pop it like this all the way round. Then I'm going to fold it in half. Just like that. And that, you see, is going to be the body for our bird. And it stands up quite well, you see. Now, our bird needs some wings, so I've got a nice yellow piece of paper, and I'm going to fold this piece of paper in half as well. Then, I'm going to take some scissors and I'm going to cut some feathers out. So you just cut like this all the way along one end of this folded up piece of paper, like this. There we are. And then, if you just fold up and down a few of those strips of paper that you've just cut, when you open it back out, you'll see that it looks a little bit like the wings of a bird. And if you just fold up a bit like that, and again on the other side, and open it out, they look quite like wings. So we'll stick this onto our bird like this with some sticky tape. Our bird's beginning to take shape. Now, can you remember what else we need for our bird? I think he needs a beak. Some more yellow paper this time, a little square. I'm going to fold this square in half again. If I take what we've already done, turn the paper plate upside down and just stick that piece of paper on the bottom with some more sticky tape. It'll make a great beak, you see, when you turn it back over. There we are. So, bird's got his beak. Let's draw some eyes on there as well. Using a nice red pen. A nice, big, round red eyes. Ooh. There we are. Now, I think our bird needs some feathers for his tail, and I've cut up some pieces of tissue paper into strips, and I've got orange in there and yellow and red, nice bright colours. I need some more sticky tape, and I'm just going to stick all these pieces of tissue paper onto one side at the back of my paper plate with the bird's body, just like that. And then again some more of the same, and on the other side like this. Oh, a bit tricky there. You can stick that down, and then we'll stand him up. Aha, there we are. They're grand, aren't they? Nice and colourful. Oh, some of those have fallen out, never mind. He's got quite a lot, I don't think he'll mind. Now, I want to show you how you can make your bird fly, and I've got a piece of elastic. I'm going to take some sticky tack. I'm just going to pop it underneath like that. I turn it back over, take a pencil. I put my hand underneath, I can feel where the sticky tack is, and I'm just going to poke that pencil all the way through. You see? So I've made a hole all the way through the top of my bird, and then I can thread the elastic all the way through, you see? Like that. And to make it stay there, you need a couple of pieces of sticky tape, just so that it's good and firm underneath. Turn it back over, give it a final rustle up, and there we are. There's our bird.
Ooh, that's a fancy bird, Paul.
Oh, thank you very much, Sarah Jane.
I like the tail. It looks like it's dressed up for a party.
Oh, we really like dressing up here in the Tikkabilla house, don't we, Sarah Jane?
Yes, we do. Do you like dressing up? Oh. And I think there are some children through the windows who are dressing up. Let's take a look, shall we? How many windows? 1, 2, 3. Round, square or arched? Which one will it be? It's the round window. Many years ago, people used to drive in cars like these. Today, Sophie, Temmie and Eleanor are going to pretend they lived many years ago. They're going for a drive in an old car. The car is so old it doesn't have seatbelts, so the driver is driving very carefully. Many years ago, some people used to live in houses like these. Today, Sophie, Temmie and Eleanor are going to make this house their home. That's a lot of big steps for little legs to climb. Today, the girls are going to dress up in the sort of clothes people wore many years ago.
Let's turn her around because we've got to do the bow, haven't we? Do you want to help tie? Oh, you are clever, aren't you? Oh, well done. Shall we do a lovely bow there? Shall we make a nice bow? Yeah. Can you pull that bit? Good. That's a nice bow, isn't it? Let's have a look at her. Does she look nice? Do you look nice? Let me look at both of you. You do, but do you know what? I think you need a hat. Let's get you a hat. Let's try that for Sophie and see what she looks like. Oh, Sophie, that is perfect. Yeah. See if it matches your costume. I think we need another bow, don't we? Let's do you a nice bow here. Let's see what you look like. Right, let me have a look at you.
When people lived in this house, they used to play with different toys. Eleanor is playing with a spinning top, and Temmie is doing an old jigsaw. And Eleanor is playing on a rocking horse. This is called a zoetrope. It's showing two children playing a game of leapfrog. That looks fun. Many years ago, children used to live in different houses. Many years ago, children wore different clothes. Many years ago, children went for rides in different kinds of cars. But just like today, children had a lot of fun many years ago.
Why are you wearing that hat, Tamba? I'm dressing up like the children we saw through the windows. Can you guess what I'm being?
I'm not sure. Can you guess?
Oh, I know. I'll do a mime to give you a clue.
Good.
Okay, ready?
Bang, bang, bang. It's very good, Tamba. I think I know. Do you? You're being a builder.
That's right. I love dressing up. Can we do some more?
Well, I've got a good idea. Why don't we do our dressing guessing song? I'll go and get the dressing up box.
Oh, good idea.
Ooh, what are you going to dress up as, Tamba?
I'm not telling you. That would spoil the game. You have to guess.
Okay.
Well, I think we've got everything ready now, so let's get ready to dress up. See if you can guess what we're being. I like to put on funny clothes, funny clothes, funny clothes. I like to put on funny clothes, 'cause dressing up is fun.
And what I'll be, well, no one knows, no one knows, no one knows.
And what I'll be, well, no one knows till my dressing up is done. One shoe, two shoes. Can you guess what I will be? A big red nose and colourful clothes. Put them all together and you'll see. Woo! I'm a clown! We like to put on funny clothes, funny clothes, funny clothes. And what I'll be, well, no one knows till my dressing up is done.
One buckle, two buckles. Can you guess what I will be? A black eye patch with a hat to match. Together with my treasure you will see. I'm a pirate.
I like to put on funny clothes, funny clothes, funny clothes. And what will be, well, no one knows till my dressing up is done. One boot,